Thyroid. So the next few videos we're going to talk about thyroid is I'm probably going to do it like the bone calcium thing over maybe 3 videos, because we're going to talk about, oh my gosh, thyroid, hypothyroidism. We're going to talk about T4, T3, reverse thyroid, phrases you might have heard about. We're going to talk about foods that help thyroid, foods that you shouldn't eat because if you're taking thyroid medication. We're going to talk about supplements. So let's start at the beginning. We love to blame thyroid, right? If we gain weight, oh, it must be my thyroid. Oh, it must be, it couldn't possibly be, anything else. But anyway, but there is some truth in that, because the older we get, thyroid issues do become more prevalent, especially over the age of 60. But sadly, they're often ignored and classified as maybe something else. So again, here I'm talking about hypothyroidism, a slow thyroid, as opposed to hyperthyroidism. So hyperthyroidism, a faster thyroid, would show up as fluttering heart, chest discomfort, out of breath with simple activities, tremors, depression, people withdraw from usual activities, things like that. But we're going to talk about hypothyroidism. So hypothyroidism is slow, and that shows up as memory loss, cognitive decline. And as we get older, that might be the only symptom, which is why it's often not diagnosed. So memory loss, cognitive decline, weight gain, obviously, sleepiness, dry skin, constipation. That's another one that shows up a lot as people get older. Being cold all the time. Hypothyroidism is also a risk for cholesterol issues and heart disease, and it is most certainly one of the causes of osteoporosis. Do you like that link with the last videos on bone? So why, as we get older, is it kind of maybe ignored? I mean, they say that 1 in 4 people in nursing homes have undiagnosed thyroid issues. Well, why is that? Well, it's pretty straightforward, right? So if you get a 20-year-old or a 25-year-old, right, and she is forgetting things, and they're always cold, and they're gaining weight, and they're constipated, and you're going to think, oh gosh, we better get this kid checked out. There's obviously something going on. But if those things are happening to like a 60-year-old, 62-year-old, or even younger than that, it's more likely, shunned as like, they're just getting older. The older person older person, 60 is not old, but say a 60-year-old or 55, 60-year-old that's constipated and is forgetting a few things. You put it down to age. So a lot of the times thyroid issues do go undiagnosed, just because the symptoms are just classed as normal as we get older. So I'm going to leave it there for now. The next video I'm going to talk about, you might have heard things like, T4, T3, reverse 3, and all this good stuff. So I'm going to talk about all of that, and then I'll talk about some of the foods that help and supplements. And if you are taking a thyroid medication, there's definitely some food, and one of them is going to surprise me, that you should not take. Anyway, that's it for now. This is the stuff that I do in my Mastering Midlife course. It's coming back around. It's not till September, but it's going to come back. I'm going to do Peak Week. I'm going to do my signature program. Then I'm going to do Mastering Midlife. But I thought I'd share some of the information from that last course, because I think it's pretty cool. And I got a good response from my group. That is it for now. To be continued.